What is a managed service provider, MSP? An organization responsible for managing and delivering services to another organization as per their requirement is called a managed service provider, MSP. The services provided by an MSP typically are ongoing and remote. Traditionally, an MSP was used to manage or deliver information technology, IT, services like infrastructure, security, networking, and applications. But a modern-day managed service provider may also manage an organization's other business needs, such as staffing, payroll, customer engagement, and vendor management. In this article, we will discuss what an MSP does, what are the benefits of using an MSP, and how you can find the MSP right for your business. Definition of a managed service provider. A service provider that manages one or more of your business areas to maintain business continuity on a day-to-day basis is a managed service provider. MSPs are used as strategic partners to improve operational efficiency of businesses of all types and sizes, from small to medium-sized SMBs to government agencies and non-profit organizations. Managed service providers have a pool of experts that can handle the most complex business processes. Thus, through MSPs, you get access to the best talent and latest technology available in the market without costs increasing quickly. Common MSP coverage areas. You can find a managed service provider to handle almost all your business processes. Traditionally, when IT infrastructure became crucial for business success, organizations started outsourcing their IT processes, including infrastructure installation and management, networking, security, and data warehouse. This gave them access to the MSP's expertise and capabilities without incurring high costs. The same principle is now applied to any business processes in which organizations do not have in-house expertise, and setting up the capabilities would require diverting resources from more important activities. For instance, with hybrid work models and multiple categories of employees, full-time, part-time, freelance, contractual, and more in every organization, human resources has become a complex process. So, many businesses choose to outsource their different human resources, HR, activities to professional employer organizations, POs. Business processes that are usually outsourced to a managed service provider includes payroll, IT services and infrastructure, workforce management, recruitment, vendor management, contract management and compliance. Human resources. How does an MSP work? Once you have selected an MSP and the contracts and service level agreements (SLAs) are in place, the service provider starts by fully analyzing the outsourced processes. This enables them to identify how to maximize resource utilization and reduce costs while improving process efficiencies. Their experts also identify challenges within your processes, which you might not have been able to do yourself. Based on the analysis and liabilities and risk identification, the service provider builds a fully customized solution and provides ongoing maintenance and support for the outsourced processes. Benefits of using an MSP. Current business landscape is highly competitive, and it makes sense for businesses to focus on their core competency. However, other departments like staffing, HR, payroll and benefits administration, IT infrastructure and applications, are crucial for smooth running of the overall business. MSPs have expertise in the processes that they manage. So, when you hire an MSP for non-core processes, you and your team can focus on activities that drive growth while ensuring that other processes are also being run by experts and not getting neglected. Here are some benefits of hiring an MSP. Processes are run by highly specialized and experienced experts. Save on hiring and managing in-house experts to run the same processes. Get access to the latest technologies and applications. Scale up or down according to changing business needs quickly. Most MSPs are subscription-based software as a service, SaaS, services. You can easily predict the amount you will be spending every month. How to find an MSP? Before you find an MSP to manage a business process area, you need to assess your needs and decide on a budget for it. Ask yourself, do you have the necessary in-house expertise to handle the processes you are planning to outsource? If you have the expertise, is it available freely or will you need to reallocate from other projects? Also, you need to consider if you will need to hire more people. If you do not have the necessary expertise in-house, what will be your expenditure in the short term, such as initial establishment costs, and then the recurring costs in the long term if you want that capability in-house? You should be spending less than that amount on the managed service provider. Once you have decided that hiring a managed service provider would be more efficient and cost-effective, make a short list of 8 to 10 MSPs, research into their past performance, available team of experts and testimonials from past clients to understand if they will be able to meet your needs. Remember that it is not necessary that they have a prior experience that is identical to your requirements. If they have the necessary expertise and the willingness to provide what you want, that should suffice. Talk to the service provider's representatives and understand how they will be managing and maintaining the services. This will help you in comparing the shortlisted MSPs and reaching a conclusion. Needless to add, the MSP must be able to work within your budget. Is an MSP right for your business? An MSP with a proven track record of success is best for you, but if someone is new but willing to learn and provide excellent services, you should be open to trying them out. Changing MSPs frequently does not bode well for business continuity and growth. So, explore their company culture and try to judge if you would be able to forge a long-term relationship with them. Frequently asked questions, FAQs. How much should an MSP cost? An MSP should cost less than it takes you to set up the capability in-house. While calculating the cost of setting up the in-house team, take into account not the initial fixed cost of hiring and buying tools, but also recurring costs of employee payment and engagement. What is the role of a managed service provider? A managed service provider is responsible for delivering services such as IT infrastructure and maintenance, security, payroll and benefits administration, vendor management, HR, and customer relationships management (CRM) to your business. They are further responsible for the day-to-day administration and management of these services. How do managed services work? The business area that you have outsourced is typically managed by the MSP using SaaS. The application creates users with requisite permissions, and they can use the application as if it were running in-house.